Hello everybody. Hey David from Uganda and Johannes. Hi guys, nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. And welcome to my second live stream Q&A in Orchestral Remake. Just make sure that everything's running smoothly. Up. How's everybody doing? Okay, so today I want to continue the Final Fantasy remake I was working on last time. So let's see where we stopped. Let's play it from the top and see where we are. Okay, so this is where we stopped last time. Hi, Matteo. How are you? Nice to see you here. And I've been following your musical adventures too, and I really enjoy your work, man. Alors, so let me listen to what's going on, where we stopped, because I'm still at the stage where I want to kind of, do the basic form and the skeleton of the piece, and then I'll do all the fine tuning when that's done. So first, I feel like we should add the missing percussion. That's gonna help us going. So we have all that here. I'm so excited about doing the next part. Okay, so I have to also remember a little bit what's going on in my arrangement here. Awesome, I'm so happy you found it useful. Up. Hello, Piano Dean. Nice to meet you, man, and I'm so glad you enjoy what you found here. Really happy to have you here. Okay, so first we should give this to the cello. Same part, but an octave higher. I don't know, let's just hear it, bass and cellos together. Let me see what we got. Okay, so. So in the top line, what do we have at that moment? Oops, that's muted. Okay, so we have the woodwinds. Let's work on that. I don't know, I'm gonna be using Ableton 1 because I really like to use that to sketch. VST. I'm gonna go to contact. Sorry, it's gonna take me like 2 minutes to get into my groove, and then things gonna get serious. Up. As soon as Cubase wakes up, it's been really slow on me for whatever reason, much slower than than Logic. So I miss Logic for that a little bit. I'll be on 1, go, and I'm gonna go into the Albion Orchestra and Woodwind highs, and probably gonna start up with the legato patch. Oh, that's not gonna help. I should unsolo this. Let me transcribe them. And then before that is okay, they do that. So let's go back to where we were. Up, gonna move this here to start recording. Give myself a little bit of pre-roll. I think we got it. Up. Let me still have to, because there's a little harmony there too, so let me go listen to that. I have to figure out the interval he's using. I think it's a third, so let's try with a line in thirds and see how that works. So let me quantize it. It's 16ths. The whole thing, please, though. Okay, so that does not sound good. Up. See if that sounds any better. Come on, Cubase. Do not die on me. Okay, so this I'm not super happy with, but I'm not even hearing it, and I'm hearing actually another movement that's in the brass. So that's probably gonna help us figure out what's going on in the woodwind section too. Let's hear it again. Okay, so the horns are going to do this. Where are they? Okay, so let me record that. So I think maybe let's try that with the flutes too at the same time, actually. Oh, like this. listen to this. Sorry, this is a little, I don't know, my ears are all muddy this morning. But let me just solo it for a second. That's actually sound like it's what's supposed to be playing. Okay, that sounds good. Let's see if they're at the right spot now. Okay, finally we got it right. So, up. They need a little boost though involved. Up, and you are the wood. So I'm gonna call you Woodwinds high for now. Up. Okay, and now hear it. Horns. Okay, so that's what they're playing. So a lot of this stuff is still transcription, which is like what takes the longest time. But let's just record it. And then I'll do the details. Then it's all about creating the details, but right now I'm trying to really get that form right. Of course I lost it. Now I moved my fingers. Ah! So that's one recorded, and then what's going on next? Alors, there's the trumpets. Alors, let me record this here. Up. I think that's it. That's it, but I'm not, it's kind of hard to. that for now, and then I'll modify it if anything. And then, as always, I'm gonna quantify. I think there's something wrong in that line, but I'll fix it later. Up, and I'm gonna do that real quick. Same, the opposite here. Don't take out all the staccato. So what I'm doing is like I'm giving, I should really be using a multi-articulation patch, but I'm not. I'm using 2 tracks to make 2 different articulations, and I'm kind of combining the same phrase in both of them. See, so up, so. Hey, hi Prathamesh, how are you? Okay, so I think there is also a harmony to that line that hopefully is going to be a little easier than the other one to decipher. That's it. Oof. Final interval, so. I think that's what's going on. So I'm just gonna go back here. I really think that's what's going on. And then this one. Let's see, okay. Perfect. Woo. Alors, let's hear what we have now. Okay, so this part is complex. I mean, this is actually complex orchestral music. When you wrote it, it's just like when they put everything in 8 beats, it sounds more simple, but it's still complex stuff. Okay, so I got a couple questions, so let me just answer. Why what's the reason behind splitting the phrase in multiple instruments? Well, there could be a couple, but I mean, the reason I have is pretty bad. Hey, I'm not super good with multi-articulation instrument, and actually if you go if you look into, let me open and show you real quick. So I'm gonna open an instrument, and I'm gonna go to Metropolis Arc again, which is like what I've been using a lot in this one. And let me show you. You see you have two menus, multi-articulations and single articulation. In the multi-articulation menu, if I open the strings, for example, I'm just gonna wait for it to open. You see like you have the instrument here, and here you have the key switches, so you can actually like, see, my keyboard is not big enough, also that's a problem. So I can go from one articulation to another using the key switches. And actually that's, I think, the preferable way to do it. I just never did it when I started, and that's why I'm pretty much not doing it now, but that's the worst reason I could give you. So really, if you can, try to learn to use the key switches. And actually, now that you mentioned that, I might just start using it so that you can see me do that in the videos, because I think it's actually better on the CPU usage. It's easier for the DAW to handle. So it's just like I've never done it. And you can do it the other way, meaning like you can actually load a track per articulation and work like that. That's just my workflow. It doesn't need to be your workflow. Okay, and then Pravin's asking me, why did I left Logic? You wanna know the truth? It's because my MacBook Pro is getting too old to do the streaming and the music at the same time. So I had to start using my PC, which I usually use for video editing. It's much more powerful, and it's much better suited to doing this. And I just wish Apple made a version of Logic that worked in Windows, but they haven't. So I guess for now that's that. And I'm not ready for a Hackintosh yet. So, but maybe one day I will. I will still make tutorials in Logic, by the way. I posted the last few in Cubase because I also wanted to. I've been working in it and trying to get better at working with Cubase and get a better workflow, which has actually worked. I think I'm still learning a lot. But I'll still make tutorials for my subscribers that are Logic users. Okay, so let's go back to the music for a little bit. Okay, and then the violins play another phrase, which I haven't recorded yet. Whoa. Oh, there. Oh, let me close that track. Actually, you know what? Let me leave it open. Maybe we'll try to use a multi-articulation track in this remake. So let me just put string high multi. This way, I can actually try to use some for to show Amberfish, and you're welcome, by the way, to show Amberfish and all of you how to work with the multi-instrument articulation tracks. Okay, so let me see what those violins are doing. Well, let's use it. Let's use it right now. I'm gonna go with spiccato, so that's this switch here. Okay, that's good. And let's listen to it. Alors. I think that's what they're doing. It's a chromatic movement. That's it. Well, I have to play one more time to memorize it. Whoops. Woohoo! Memorizing. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna record it, and there's probably gonna be some mistakes, and if that's the case, we'll just correct them. So this is where we wanted to start. Up. Do we have the pre-roll? I can hear it. We need more. I need more cowbell. In this case, I need more violas. Let me just boost the volume, the MIDI volume in Contact. Okay, hopefully we hear them a little better. One more try, and if not, I'll just punch it in. Woo! It worked. Oops, but I think am I too late? Okay, getting somewhere. Let's try to actually arrange it using the multi-articulation. Hey Nicholas, how you doing, man? You're welcome. I'm having fun. This is actually super fun to do, and I actually, you know, like everybody who's watching this right now and enjoying me watching me do it, I just really want to encourage you to try to do yourself the same thing yourself at home. I mean, if you find yourself stuck in a place where, you know, like, for example, you have writer's block, or you think, oh my God, my music sucks. I mean, I've been in those places so many times, and I still visit them every once in a while. But this is a great way to take writer's block away and taking the creativity aspect away in one sense, because you still got to be creative with the orchestral arrangement. But it really helps your brain focus just, you know, on, you know, like the mechanics muscles, like how do I do this? How do I record MIDI? Like it becomes second nature. How do I edit MIDI in my DAW after a record? And also helps you, you know, develop this sense of how you want your orchestration to sound. So I really recommend orchestral remakes to everybody. Before I did this, I used to really do a lot more jazz music, saxophone playing, and transcribing in as a jazz student was one of the key things that, you know, my teachers made me do. Like I transcribed, I don't know, like a bunch of solos from, you know, saxophone players, piano players also. Like, so that's part of developing your ear, and it's really good. And I still do it as an exercise because I think it's good for me. So try it. A little bit of caffeine to keep me going, and let's keep going. All right, so I said I wanted to use the multi-articulation. So this one, let's go. So it's spiccato. It's on the F, and I'm probably gonna use the portamento. Let me see how this one sounds real quick. Oh, so this one is the ottava. So I'm gonna use those two. So and it's on. You see, that's where I get and it's probably a workflow thing. I have to do it over and over again so that it kind of like starts coming in. This one is probably C2. Let me just try. So it's E flat and G flat, or D sharp and F sharp. So let me just quantize it. Okay, and then okay, so it's probably, I said D sharp, but right now we want F sharp, and so maybe this one could be a little longer. So I'm gonna put it on D, and this one. Okay, so now I can hear it all. Well, what happened? What happened to my modulation adjustment? Discovering multiple articulation live and online. Maybe I should not be attempting this. So for whatever reason, we have a very weak signal, and the modulation is all the way up. Let me see, the expression will be all the way up in a second. It is not that. Well, maybe I'm not going to do that today, and I'm just gonna. Oh, why though? Ah, see, maybe I put it at the wrong spot. Here we go. That's what's going on. So F sharp. So it's here, 0. Kind of liked it, but you see, like, you hear the articulation change. Sorry for this very laborious. Okay, so multiple articulation on Cubase expression maps are super useful. In this way, you don't have to write the key switches notes and fuck up everything if you decide to transpose the track. Nice. Which I would be totally prone. Yeah, I've you know, like, I've seen a lot of stuff about the expression maps, and I guess I have to start looking into that because I haven't. So that's something else I'm a total newbie with. And if you have any leads for me, do you find them on the on Cubase website, on Steinberg's website, or on the library's website? If you have any info to give me, I'll take any lead and start looking into that. Thanks, Matteo. Okay, so at least we have our part now. Does it need a little reinforcement on the top? Let's see what happens if we have it also. I don't know, it sounds a little rough. Maybe let's see what happens if we have it played a little more legato. So that's the one. No, that was the one here. And you. It still sounds a bit. I don't hear it enough. Let's see where we at now in the total arrangement. Yes, oui, monsieur. Okay, and I think there's reinforcement in that little melody that the flute plays. The horns are also playing something there. So let me go to my horns. It's really a mess, this section. Oh man, I love this plugin. Cinebrass Pro. Ooh, it's beautiful. Top-notch French horn ensemble. Alors. So I think I already recorded that, but okay, probably have some adjustment to do with the articulation. I think still a little rough, It hit me on something weird at the end a little bit. And where's my... Let me see real quick, because I think I have... that's... How come I have two true legato when really... I think I'd like the other one to do the articulations. I need an articulation part, because you see, for example, Cinebrass Pro does not have... Do they have multi-articulations? Oh, they do. See, I lied. Never mind, don't listen to me. Alors, articulations. What's the secret? Okay, that's the secret. High velocity kick. As soon as Cubase is waking up. Okay, so I'm gonna just replace this. Okay, these two at the end. This needs a little up. Did I mess up? Sounds good. Up. Alors. Let's keep going. And here maybe. This needs like. I don't know if I need to, because this seems. Wish those flutes played a little louder. Okay, I think we did some progress on this part, so that's pretty much. Here I'm not a fan anymore of how those violins are playing. woodwinds are the end. Could you use a little punch in volume? Which I think, oh no, I didn't give it to them. So let's. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we have pretty much everybody, and we can move on to the next part, which I'm really excited about, because I've been whistling it to myself for days now. Oh my god. So good. He's a genius. Okay, so let's start with the easy part. Up. Whoops. I mean, easy. Not really. Alors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I have to count it. So, 1, 2. Should I put the bass first? Maybe, huh? Let's go to the bass trombone. That does not sound like a bass trombone. Oh my god. So I'm gonna duplicate this, but instead of having, this is gonna be marcato long, I think. Or sustain, but hopefully marcato long if it's long enough. Long. Alors, I have some question. Have you tried Cakewalk yet? I downloaded it and I installed all the free plugins I could find on my computer, and I have a new video coming in where I'm gonna make a whole orchestral piece with only free stuff. I'm going to be using BBC Symphony Orchestra Discover, in Cakewalk, some orchestral tool stuff. I mean, everything I found online, because I posted like a little question on a forum on Facebook, and I got some really nice inputs from people. So I have actually opened Cakewalk, and I was super impressed with how complete it is. It's a really great, it seems like it's a really great DAW, and I'm actually quite excited to look into it. Alors, what do you suggest PC specification for orchestral scoring? I'm really, really sorry, but I'm not an expert. I had a friend like get all the stuff I needed for my computer and explain to me like online how to put it together, but I can't really remember. But if I can tell you, I mean, I can probably look and see what I have in here. I would recommend at least, you know what, I'll do that later and I'll post it on in the video description what my specs are. But you need something that's kind of like, if you're going to do large orchestral project using sample library, you still want a pretty good processor, and especially if you're going to stack like, I don't know, 50, 60 tracks on top of each other, it has to be a pretty good machine. But you can also do it like my MacBook Pro is, I think, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I can't remember all the specs. I'll post all my computer specs. And actually, if you look at the BBC Symphony Orchestra demo I made, which is somewhere on the channel, my computer specs are posted on that video, so you can look it up. Your opinion on FL Studio in comparison with Cubase? I do not know FL Studio at all. I have never used it yet, so that's something else I should put on my list. But I feel like, you know, like at a certain point, they all do the same thing. They're just like the layout's a little different. Maybe the functions are, you know, not in the same place, or they don't exactly work exactly the same. But it's always going to be pretty close. I mean, you'll always be able to create a track, add a you know, automation, a reverb, edit MIDI. So some of them are better. You know, there's a debate which is better for which style of music. I think Cubase is good for orchestral music. I've recently did a electronic remix that I actually can go, if you go in the community tab of my page, there'll be a SoundCloud link, and you can hear what I did in the EDM idiom on my SoundCloud. And yeah, I mean, it's good for that. Logic's great for orchestral. You know, people say Ableton's not so great for orchestral, it's better for EDM. I've never tried to make orchestral music on Ableton, so I really wouldn't know. Anyways, enough talking, and let me go back to the music a little bit. Problem with BBC Symphony on Cakewalk. No, actually it installed pretty seamlessly. It worked pretty well for me. I'm not sure which version, if I'm using the 32 or the 64. But everything opened fine. And I've been reading about people having problem with the library, and I was like, I didn't get any problem at all. So I'm wondering a little bit why it seemed to be so, you know, such a problem for some people, and I would love to be able to help. Sorry, let me take my sweater, because with the computer heating up, it is getting hot. Oops. Okay, so how about we go back to the remake a little bit. Up. The last thing I did was to duplicate this track. I should be a little careful. Up. Not to lose track. And let's see. That's what you wanted. I don't know if they're gonna be long enough. I might need to use the sustain patch, but it's not as brassy, so that's kind of like annoying. Yeah, it's pretty brassy. Okay, so let me transcribe the bass. Not too complicated. Up. I'm gonna record that. A little pre-roll would be nice. And let me just see. Thanks, Amberfish. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Really appreciate that. See you soon. Oops, sorry. Let's do it. Little metronome would be nice too. I know you guys don't hear it, but when I put the metronome here, I actually can hear it. Okay, so let's go to the woodwinds. Okay, so okay, so let's try to record it. You're seeing all the phases, like transcribing, practicing. Almost did not so bad on the first part. Let me do this. I'm gonna quantize all this stuff. This too. Here, there's this little thing I want to fix. I think it's a 3-bar cycle. So let me see. Whoops. Let me just go back to the tape for a second to check out the original. Let's see what happens. So it is a 3-bar cycle, and okay, so now we need another instrument track, and it sounds very much like trombones, what I'm hearing. So we're gonna put trombones. It sounds like solid brass. Good evening from Finland. Thanks for the live session. Good morning from New York. And thanks for tuning in, Teleprompter X. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate this. It's much more fun to do it with people watching than knowing I'm alone online on the web. Alors, Metropolis Arc. Whoops. 1. No, let's go back to the singles. Bass trombone, so let's see what it sounds like. It's nice, but it's not as brassy. Maybe I'm gonna cheat. I know it's not good, but who cares? And put another. I'm gonna divide the bass trombone. I don't know. Is that the solution? Let's try the horns first. It's really, I'm not happy. I might. Okay, let's see which is the most horny horn we have here. Haha. Sorry. That's pretty horny. Sounds more like French, maybe both at the same time. Okay, well, let's see. Let's start with that. Okay, so that's really French horn style. The other one sounds a little more like trombones. D A3. Okay, so let's go back to the tape. Simpler than that. I do wish it was a little more brassy though. Okay, come on, game. Wake up, pre-roll. I lost track of what he does next. Okay, so just kind of variation. So I'm just gonna Okay, so now let's listen to what's playing under. Nice intervallic movement here. That's a really pretty melody here. So I'm just gonna go and create the harmony. And then what are these guys playing? Like that, but there's a unison, I guess. I think I want to keep it like that. Alors now we need something we don't have much of. Oh no, we do have a cymbal. That's what I'm looking for. Ben oui, hein. Attention. On se refait pas. Bienvenue à tous mes subscribers francophones et francophiles qui sont en train de regarder cette vidéo. J'ai eu pas mal de requêtes pour faire des tutoriels en français et j'y songe. Dès que j'ai un peu de temps. Et peut-être faire des lives en français, comme ça fera du contenu en français sans que j'ai besoin d'en éditer pendant des heures. Okay, sorry for that little switch in French. I was just saying hi to all my French-speaking subscribers and hopefully I'll make a little bit of content in French soon too. Okay, literally there's not any bass, so we're gonna bring out the big guns. Alors, I should have a Symbasy track open, but if I don't, we're gonna have to do something about that. Alors, on va dupliquer ce coco et à la place on va ouvrir. We're gonna open the Symbasy section and maybe even the tubas. I am considering that option given the fact that this is a really heavy part of the arrangements. Alors, hop, bim bada boom, Symbasys. Gonna play sustains. Let's see how that sounds. Straight up the bat. It's qu'on peut vous avoir une octave plus bas, les loulous? Can we have them an octave? Whoa. Now that's heavy. And we need the tubas. Hell yeah. Tubas are gonna really bring those like the basses we want for this. Up. Alors tuba. Oh, no. Come on. Up. Yes. Okay. Sustains. See if we leave the octaves. Okay. Let's see with the rest real quick. Late or early. Yeah, we sounded late. Just quantize them. All of you. Up. Just reset myself. And let's add, there's a timpani part I'm hearing, so we need to add a new track. I'm gonna go get contact again, add track. Sorry, and I'm gonna go get projects. I'm True Strike, really great, my favorite. Hits and roll, I guess maybe I'll get this one. One of my favorite orchestral percussion library. Sorry. I can hear the playing. So it was, what was the chord? I think that's the part that they're playing. That's what he's doing. Hey, what's up, PQ? It's all good. You can watch the replay when this is all done. Welcome anyways, and thank you for checking in. This is really awesome. Up. To do that in 2 times because I can't remember exactly everything he's doing. So let's just record the first part that I remember. playing. Oh, wait. It gets intricate. He is not messing around. It's like all those little melodies hidden inside, you know, like that you don't necessarily pay attention to, but they're definitely here. And there's like this little melody in the timpanis here, and he wants me to decipher it. Oh my God, give me all your secrets. Okay, so okay, I'm close. That's it, actually. I don't know. Here we are here. Did I lose it? I think I almost have it. You. It's just that simple. Well, I added one, but I think I'll have to live with that. I don't know. What else am I missing? It just feels like something's missing. I can add some, just add some accents here. You suppress that. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to find a solution for that at some point. also I think there's a cymbal hit every 4 bars, so let me correct that. Up, up. Here it's actually, he has more than that. So let's ramp it up a bit using that line tool. Let's see. It's a little better. Up, and instead of like doing the same thing 6 times. Same thing here. That's much better. Super happy. Let's see if we add it could work, but might be something there. Okay, so let's just hear it a little bit from the beginning and see where we got in so far. Okay, we made some progress. Okay, so let me... Sorry guys, audio is back. My bad. So let me I think we could use a little more basses. So I'm gonna open another instead of queue of contacts. I'm gonna go to Metropolis Arc 1, and I want the basses to play Sustain octavas. That should do it. And they're just gonna be doubling what I guess the bass trombones are playing. Feel could be a little more support for all those, like that melody up top. I mean, it sounds good in 8-beat, and I think they cranked it up so that you can really hear it. But here in our orchestral context, I think we need a little more. Forgot. And there's like a, whoa, that's gonna be tough. There's like a really fast string run coming up. I'm scared. I am scared. Alors, trumpet, staccato. Why did I put my trumpet staccato? There is a little something like that going on in the trumpets here. So I think it's okay, let me record that. That could come the second time. That would mean kind of like messing with the original. I don't think he would mind. Maybe he would though. Give me 1 second, I have to. Let me see. Come on. Okay, so. I don't know, let's see now. So we need some velocity adjustments. I don't know if it's more, maybe probably. Let's try velocity first. Hey, you. Up. Could be even more drastic, that dynamic, I think. It's better. Cross. to the... And actually this time, the second time, that they're gonna play it the first time around. So it's... What's going on here, but solve that. Let's make this shorter. Kind of want them to blast here. I'm gonna open the modulation almost all the way up. Let's see how it sounds like. Because these guys can get... Wait, am I using... Which one is this one? Yeah, no, wait. We gotta do something else. Yeah. This is gonna come up here too. Whoops. Oh, that's gonna be epic. This one. Now that's brassy. Let's hear it like that. Effect here, and there's also, we'll have to listen to this, probably practice it before I actually try to transcribe it live. That's what the basses are playing. Where are we? I really gotta clean this up as soon as possible. I'm gonna go to bass spiccato. And I think I'm just gonna, yep. I'm just gonna keep this at the very end. Up, clean this up. Okay, so I'm gonna need. Pretty sure that's what's happening with the bass, but I'm gonna still double check. Up, so this is not happening anymore. Something happening. Wait. This I can get rid of. This. And then I think we're going back to the okay, so then we go back to woo. Okay, we didn't do too bad. Oh, wait a second. Yes, these guys here should also come along for this ride, right? Except that we're up you. Come on. Let me just take a 1 minute break to let my dog in. And I gotta set her up too real quick. Give me a second. Sorry about that. So for those of you who don't know it, I live with a pit bull boxer. Her name is Jazz. She's a really sweet girl. Is Cubase good for EDM production? I think it is. I mean, it's totally doable. It's a very powerful, workstation. So I think it's totally usable for Cubase. Let me just get back in my saddle. Yeah, I think it's very good for. I think it was really good. Actually, if you wanna check out something that was made in Cubase. That's in the EDM production style. If you go into the community tab of this channel, I posted a remix of Fleetwood Mac's Dreams. I just published. Oh my god, she's complaining now. She's in and she's complaining. And it's on SoundCloud, so you can go. Let me just get the link for you. Up. SoundCloud. Copy. Jazz, if you don't complain, I'm gonna put you outside again. Up. So right here is a track that was made in Cubase. That's like in the EDM house style. So you can listen to that, Joël. Okay, so that's here. I think we're pretty much done with the whole cycle. Then it's gonna be a lot of trying to make it sound better and doing the full form, which is probably gonna be the next stream I'm gonna do. So I guess at this point we're just gonna listen to it one last time, and I'll see you all in a week. That's when the next live stream is gonna be. Also tomorrow I'm gonna be live streaming a live tutorial on my Patreon channel. I'm gonna post a link under Patreon. So if any of you wants to support this channel and become a patron, well, you are welcome to, and it would be an honor to wait, give me a second. Let me post the link. Sorry, that was my girlfriend trying to figure out where the car was. So if you want to become a patron, you can do so by choosing a plan, and I'm posting 1 to 2 live tutorials per month now. And also that gives you access to a lot of my stems, my audio stems. The ones that I don't post on YouTube, I'll post it on Patreon, and you can access them here. Okay, so let's see how far we got, and I think we're close. It's not going to sound, it's far from perfect, but we're close to having the final cycle, the full form, I think, which then repeats itself. I mean, while you're in the game, it repeats itself endlessly, but I guess we'll have it repeated twice for this piece, and then we'll move on to another project. But there'll probably be another stream about this one, so let's listen to it. track started playing under it. Okay, so this is pretty much it for today. I think before I start the stream next week, I'll clean up the session nicely so that it's a little cleaner on the screen before we start, and we'll just like actually orchestrate it well, and we'll add all the effects, and I think it's gonna be a pretty nice sounding piece when it's over. And then I was thinking the next live stream project would be a film score project. So I'll score a film live in front of you watching, and it's probably be coming from a website, a really great website called the QTube. It's not probably, it is. The film is gonna be from the QTube. If you don't know the QTube and you're a composer and you want to try writing music for film, the QTube gives you the option of downloading free videos that you can score, and they're really great. You can create a composer's profile and have a portfolio online. So I recommend checking it out if you're a composer, or if you're a filmmaker watching this, you can also check it out, because it's a community that creates a bridge between filmmaker and composer. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today for this live stream. Thank you, Teleprompter X. I'm glad you like it. It's going to sound even much better next week when I do my next live streaming. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and have a great Saturday. Bye-bye.